It is another day in Rise, and I've been driving a truck waiting for it to get, you know, light, so I won't have to do stuff during the night. And the thing I want to do today is I want to drive to a certain, well, not drive, I want to fly to a certain spot, which is this O4 crash site. Sounds kinda interesting. I expect it will be totally underwhelming and a complete waste of time, but I can only be entertained driving a truck for so long, so we're gonna fly there. And O4 is a space station apparently, but I don't know anything about it because when you go to the wiki page of O4, you only have this concept art here. And it is also mentioned on EasyDoc page where it says, let's see, it was temporarily towed into orbit, hoping to attract reconstruction crews. However, the station remains in a disordered state until it can be refurbished. EasyDoc will be like the important space station. Well, very clearly it is not in orbit because there is a crash site of that space station, and I have no idea what happened to it, but, well, there is no way to know. So I'm gonna try flying there and I'm gonna have a look at it, and maybe there is something interesting about it, probably not, to be honest, but I wanted to go there for a while now, so we're gonna do it today. So let's rent an A4. $63415, and we actually gonna load our C2 into an A4 so we can drive around the crash site and maybe look at stuff. There's probably not going to be much to look at, but you never know. Okay. It is 400 kilometers away. Alphaville is 200 kilometers away, and the trip back and forth to Alphaville takes like 25% fuel. So we should use like half of our fuel tank roughly for a trip back and forth to like O4 station crash site, hopefully. And if my calculations are wrong, we'll just get stranded somewhere in the desert. So that's gonna be fun. Okay, let's load our car. Let's see, cargo bay 1, yes, there is our car. Now let's start flying. I guess we're gonna have to depart to the west this time. I haven't done that before. Yeah, because the station is kinda to the west. What's left of it anyway.
Landing lights activated.
Deois departure good morning. IVR 63415.
IVR 63415. US departure.
IVR 63415. Ice underbar forever. 3 click northwest. Departing to the west.
Over 15. Just look at your discretion. Heading to 80. Radar vectors block 2.
Cleared for the stove. Heading to 280. Forever 15.
I think if we turn to 280, we're just gonna fly into the buildings, so we're gonna have to fly around a little bit. Okay, let's try to do that without dying, hopefully. Okay, this looks good. This looks good.
500. Over 15. Radar contact. 2 left. 1000. 1000.
Okay, let's enable auto flight.
1000. 1000. Struts retracted.
And we're going into the clouds, so can't see shit anymore. But that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna get above clouds eventually, so don't worry about it. I kind of forgot which waypoint they told us we should use. I mean, I didn't quite hear it. Did they say night? Or is there another waypoint? There's a bunch of fucking waypoints here. And I really have no idea which one of those we need. But they told us heading to 80, which is the heading we're flying to at the moment. So hopefully it's gonna be fine. Let me check the airspace diagrams, maybe. Maybe we can figure something out. Yeah, our speed is good. Our altitude is good. It's probably okay to look away for a moment. Let's see, so it's a departure Prima 1, I guess. None of these waypoints actually sound like whatever they said. Oh well. I guess we're just gonna be flying in this direction until they tell us otherwise. Departures actually have been simplified recently. If there are no aircrafts in the area, they just send you straight to the ending waypoint without you having to follow like all the other waypoints, which is convenient, I suppose, but slightly more confusing because they don't tell you the altitude, and they don't tell you like resume navigation. Or do they? I'm not sure. Let's climb a little bit higher.
Over 15. Turn right 10 degrees.
ヘディング29R0。声は15。
So where are they sending us? To Lofty? Or where? I guess it must be Lofty. I don't know. Because this is like a robot voice, whatever, generated voice. It's not very easy to understand what they're saying. Especially when you're not really familiar with waypoints on the west side of the city. Do I have my glasses on me? I do have glasses. We might need those after we go out of the clouds. It will probably take a little while before they let us do whatever the heck we want to do. We're just flying west, but we need to be flying like north, kinda, and a little bit to the west. Let's set our waypoint actually. Where is it? 04 crash site. There it is. I guess it's not really anything interesting right now, just taking off with whatever. Might as well record the entirety of takeoff until ATC tells us to go on our way. And we climb higher to cruising altitude. Yeah, I guess this lofty waypoint must be on the edge of the controlled airspace around these. So when we reach it, they should tell us to go away. There it is, finally I can see it zoomed in. Really kinda sucks that the cloud layer is so low. And you just spend a lot of time in the clouds without being able to see anything below you. Hopefully they will tell us that we're out of this airspace soon. We'll be able to turn towards our destination and climb higher.
over 15.
There we go.
You are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved. Bye.
Switching to nav mode. Hopefully we don't clip the airspace again so they don't start talking to us. Huh? Who the hell are you? I don't think this is gonna happen. Okay, now let's climb. And I'm not sure. Yeah, probably using MSL mode is not going to be very useful. Yeah, let's just do it manually. More throttle. Auto flight enable. Okay.
Landing lights deactivated.
Probably time to turn on anti-ice. Wouldn't want our wings to freeze over, right? Okay, 10,000. And it stopped raining. Are we out of the clouds already? Yeah, let's pitch more down. I think the maximum altitude for this aircraft is 18 kilometers, but I prefer to fly lower than that. Oh, now we're out of the clouds. Now we're out of the clouds. Isn't that nice? Can see the sky, no more annoying rain. Can see the sun though. Oh, the sun should be somewhere to our right. Okay, let's keep this altitude roughly. Switch to MSL mode.
Landing lights activated. Landing lights
Wrong button.
deactivated.
Sorry about that. Okay. 13,500. Back to nav mode. Everything seems to be in order. Let's see if we can peek at the sun. No, we just cannot see the sun. Oh well. So now we're just gonna fly for 300 kilometers and then we're gonna get ready for landing. Probably a bit earlier than that, to be honest. But yeah, no point in recording all that flying in a straight line, so when we get closer to our destination I'm gonna resume the recording. I just realized you can see the stars. So there's a couple. And there's one. And that's it for now. Anyway, We are 90 kilometers away, and I think it is time probably to start descending. So let's throttle down a little bit. Disable autoflight. Pitch down like 20 degrees maybe, hopefully. And we're going into the clouds soon. Yep. Goodbye, sky. It was nice seeing you. Well, probably I'm doing this too early, or maybe not, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's a bit too early. I guess in this case we can maybe pitch up a little bit. So we're at like 15 degrees down or something. Yeah, there goes the lightning. And the rain will probably start back again soon. Yeah, there goes the rain. Fortunately, the crash site probably doesn't have air traffic control. So we won't have to worry about following any directions or instructions. Because at this point, if I was approaching Deois, I'd want to be lower than that at this point. That's fine. I suppose we don't need anti-ice anymore. Let's pitch up a little bit more, I suppose. So I'm gonna descend to 2000, which is the normal altitude, I suppose, ATC tells you to descend to. And I'm just gonna keep it there until we get closer. And then I'm gonna descend to 1000 and go for a landing. Yeah, it's barely going down. Let's pitch down a bit more. Let's just actually switch to MSL. $2,000. $40 kilometers away from our target. And let's go back to nav, I guess.
Landing lights activated.
Let's see if we can fly a bit faster than that. We don't have to follow the 125 meters per second speed limit here. Might as well make use of it. Still don't want to go too fast. It doesn't even want to go fast. It's fine. It's fine. $30 kilometers away. I'm gonna go down to 1000 at like 20, I suppose. Okay, let's go down to 1000. We are below the clouds. Still can't see shit. Well, we can kinda see the ground, but it's still foggy. Cannot see our destination. Let's lower a little bit. More. can't see anything. I hope we don't fucking crash into it. That would be stupid. It's kind of interesting. We are at 670 MSL, but our radar altimeter is showing 1000. So is this area like below sea level? Is that how it works? Interesting. Anyway, let's try to come in for a landing now.
Struts extended.
Sync rate. 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 $1,000.
We're 5 kilometers away and I can't see anything. What's up with that?
$500.
There it is. Oh wow, it's fucking huge actually. Damn, okay. Well, I mean, figures, it's a fucking space station.
$500.
Okay, I think it's time for us to land. Yes, struts are extended.
$100.
Let's reverse thrust a little.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Touchdown. Well, there it is. There are some pieces of it lying around.
Landing lights deactivated.
Okay. Let's see. Fair amount of common materials around here, apparently. Anyway, let's unload our car. Alright, cargo bay. Boop. That's what it looks like when the cargo bay of A4 is open, I suppose. Ah, yes, wonderful collisions this game has. Everything is a box. So let's drive around a little bit. That's our A4. And this is O4, what used to be a space station. I don't think we can get inside of it. Probably we cannot. So I guess we're just gonna drive around it and then get the fuck away from here. There was also that radar dish or whatever off in the distance. We could drive and have a closer look at it as well. Yeah, you can disable the cockpit with F5, but it only works in real vehicles, doesn't work in the simulator. Would be cool if you could go inside of it. Well, maybe you can. I'm not really confident enough at flying to try and fly inside of it. Ah, maybe we can drive inside here. Let's try to slow down, because I'm kinda expecting to crash into an invisible wall. Which... yes. Good thing I slowed down too, because that did a fair amount of damage apparently. Thank fuck for free repairs. Yeah. Okay. Disappointing. Oh well. Well, it is kind of cool to see it. I was hoping, well, not really hoping. I was 100% sure there was nothing interesting around here. But maybe it would be cool if it had some special options, I don't know, something. Like you could maybe like explore it or whatever. Okay, let's hope I don't lose my way back to the station. Well, I still have the waypoint, so it should be fine, right? Let's look closer at these pieces, whatever those are. And that antenna thingy. Probably better to slow down again driving near those. Just in case they also have funny collisions or something. Is this the last one? The last piece of it? Actually, you know what? I read on the wiki in some discussions or whatnot, suggestions. I think some kind of job was thought about where you would bring some researchers here or whatever, some salvage teams. But, well, obviously it's not in the game. Yeah, I don't see anything else around here. I guess that's it. Let's drive closer to the satellite dish. Well, I guess we've seen everything there is to see. Only took us like 5 minutes, but that was to be expected. I think on our way back we can do some more sightseeing, because there is another colony that I haven't been to before, and I doubt there is anything super interesting about it, but still, we could make the most out of this trip and at least fly past it and see what it looks like. We're not gonna land there because, well, we have no cargo pod, because I brought the car with me instead of the cargo pod. There is still one MT of stowage available in A4, but nah, it's just annoying to deal with. So let's get back into our aircraft. Let's see, and how much fuel do we actually have after this flight? 78%, yeah, so there was nothing to worry about. Let's load our car. There it is. Maybe we can try to do a bit of a fly around, but once again, I'm not that confident with my flying skills, but let's see what we can do. Let's try to fly it like a helicopter. Would that work? I'm only using my VTOL thruster right now. Just the vertical thruster. Well, there it is from the air. Now let's go have a look at the satellite dish. We can just fly past it, I guess. Let's use our forward thrust. There it is. Doesn't look like there is anything inside of it. Okay, now let's turn south for now. I guess I should have prepared better before taking off, but no big deal. Let's just start flying south and then we can figure it out. I think this rain is fucking with my frame rate right now. Okay, auto flight.
Subtracted.
Let's start climbing. Everything looking good. Hopefully we're not gonna fall out of the sky or anything, right? Doesn't look like that is going to happen. So let's turn anti-ice right away, because I will forget about it. And let's switch our waypoint to, I hope we have a waypoint for it. A, B, C, D, E. Oh no, we don't have a waypoint for it. We don't have a waypoint for it. Oh wait, we can probably see it on our radar. Yep, There it is. That's the airfield. I'm fairly certain that is the airfield we need. Okay, let's stop climbing for a moment. Let's turn towards our target. Let's see, heading, what heading would that be? Like 125 or something like that. 130. It's convenient that it actually had an airfield, because without the airfield... Well, I'm gonna have to do it anyway. I'm gonna try to figure out a waypoint for that place. Okay, we are slowly climbing. Our speed is good. Everything is good. Got tailwind, not too strong. Yeah, everything is fine so far. It's probably okay to switch to our browser. Let's see, this place, Ederar Outpost. It's just a colony. Nothing special about it. I think it sells some stuff, but the prices aren't too good. Sells food, grade C, and some fuel. Yeah, and these prices, they don't look all that hot. Buying rare for 1 credit per MT, yeah, sure, sounds like a good deal. So yeah, you see the problem with the... are we still alive? Yes, we are, most certainly still alive. The problem with coordinates is that you have to supply waypoints in decimal format, but on player portal it is like in minutes and seconds. Now it would be really nice if you could like click on the map here and it would give you the coordinates, but it kind of doesn't, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to figure it out by hand and put a waypoint here on the airfield, but you don't really need to see that now, do you? So I'm gonna stop the recording here and I will resume it when we will be flying by Ederar Outpost. Alright, we are approaching Ederar Outpost, and I was actually a big dummy and there was a waypoint for the airfield. It was just like at the end of the list. There it is. Vieneo runway 36, that's the waypoint. So we are at about 500 meters radar altitude. We are 15 kilometers away from it. I still cannot see anything, but hopefully we should be able to start seeing things soon enough. There should be some mines to the north and some farms to the south.
Wind shear, wind shear.
What is this? What is this? What is this?
Wind shear, wind shear.
What does this mean? What is wind shear?
Wind shear, wind shear.
I don't know. Probably means we should give it more throttle because we have tailwind, so maybe we're losing lift. That's probably what's happening. So there is the mines over there, and there should be more stuff to the south. So let's turn to the south. We also climbed quite a bit. Oh, there is more stuff over there. Yeah, there is some stuff. You can see the runway lights, yeah, a bunch of vehicles parked. You can see W6 and a bunch of E11s all over the place. There's the runway. There it is. Let's fly past the runway. Some hangar, some towers, some buildings. Yeah, that's Ederar Outpost. And to the left, you can actually see it, but there is the sea, Ederar Sea. That's the same sea that is Deois.
Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear.
Wind shear again. Is this, like, what the fuck is this? I need to look up what this is. Let's fly into the wind. That should be better, right? That should give us more lift. Probably, maybe. Okay, let's switch to this. And let's figure out where we actually want to go. We could fly straight towards Deois. Let's switch to the waypoint. Deois, Rusty. There it is, 300 kilometers away. Let's fly a bit higher. MSL 1000. We are at a good heading. 215, that's a good heading, because if you look at the map, let's look at the map. If we were flying straight towards Deois, we would have to fly over water a little bit, and I want to stay the fuck away from water after some stuff that has been happening recently. Because if the server crashes, or like if your internet disconnects, or something happens when you're flying over water, you die and lose all your shit that you have on you. Well, money and cargo, if you have cargo. And that happened to me like a few times, and I was not happy about that. So we're flying in this direction right now. So when we get like I don't know, I guess halfway there, so like 150 kilometers, probably even closer than that. Yeah, like 175 or something away from Deois, we're gonna turn towards Deois. So that's gonna be the plan for now. And right now, let's just climb. Yeah, you don't really need to see that. I guess I will record the landing, because why the hell not? We're gonna be approaching it from a weird angle, so it's interesting where they are gonna send us. So we'll see about that, but for now I'm gonna stop the recording. See you in a moment. So we are on our way to Deois. We're 170 kilometers away, and nothing special is happening right now except there's the sun. If you look at it, it just really makes your skin just screen. Well, it probably does something with your skin too. I mean, it's the sun, but whatever. If you look at it, everything just turns super white and you can't see stuff. But you can put on the sunglasses and then you can look at the sun. So that's nice. Well, anyway, back to flying. I'm gonna resume the recording when I'm about to land.
Arrival. IVR 6 は15.
Hello, ATC.
IDR 63415. US approach.
IVR 63415アイスアンアンダーバーフォエワーアイスクリーノースウエストインバウンドフォーアンイーストコロニーカット
415. Radar contact. 419 are not set. Heading 170. Radar vectors 9. Descend and maintain 2000.
ヘディング170 2000フォエワー15
Okay. I also looked up what wind shear was, and apparently wind shear is when a rapid changes in wind strength and direction occur, and that can really fuck you up during takeoff and landings, but I guess not so much during just normal flight. But as I said, I'm not really a flight sim enthusiast, so I don't really know much about any of that. Let's just try to land without killing ourselves, and that's gonna be nice. I think they said night, right? Probably. Well, we are flying towards it at least, so... I just really dislike how cluttered this radar is. There's just so many waypoints, and you really don't need most of them for anything. At least I don't know why would I need them. It would be nice if you could like declutter it somehow, like only have it show the waypoints you need, or something like that. But oh well. They give you the heading anyway, so it's not like it's that much of a problem. So I'm guessing they're just gonna have us go around Deois on the south side, and then they're gonna turn us around to EPAD's waypoint. Hopefully that's what they're doing. Because if they send me straight to EPAD's, then I'd have to turn around myself right before landing, and that could be annoying. Oh well. We'll see how it goes. Let's maybe turn right a little bit. so they don't tell us to adjust our course at the very last moment as we are approaching night. That happens sometimes. Hopefully they are not mad for making slight adjustments to the course. Got a little bit of wind to our side, but it's weak, so shouldn't blow us away too much. Flight path vector is roughly in the middle, so that's okay. Cool.
Over 15. Descend and maintain 1,600.
1,600 声は15
Tell me the new heading and then I will descend. Come on. Fine, okay.
Over 15. Turn left, heading 140.
エリーズ1声は0声は15
Man, I really hate that my guy is Japanese. 140. What the fuck is this? 150, like 140. Like what is this? I wish I could choose the voice for my guy, because I've heard G. Jenner and he has a British guy. And it's just so much easier to understand what he's saying. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to my speed. I hope we weren't speeding. Oh, no, we shouldn't have been. Because like sometimes when I don't hear the ATC, I click acknowledge anyway, and when the guy repeats it back to ATC I can understand what they meant. But because my guy has Japanese fucking accent for whatever reason, like certain numbers are pronounced in a really shitty way. Well, if they sent us to Sunny, we are kinda missing it. Well, they will probably tell us to...
Over 15. Turn left, heading 090.
Okay.
ヘディング 09R0 声は15
Yeah, they are sending us to Sunny. We're still missing it a little bit, but hopefully this will be good enough. Or where are they sending us? Maybe to the beach. Yeah, I guess we hit Sunny and they send us to beach now. That's convenient. It's gonna be a good enough direction from beach to E-pads. Shouldn't be too much trouble to land it afterwards. So we're just flying to the east right now. I guess they could send us to Lakehead, but I hope they just send us to E-pads. That should be good enough. We'll see how it goes, I suppose. The wind is being a bit annoying. Just blowing us, of course, a little bit.
Descend and maintain 1000.
Okay.
1000。声は15。
I prefer the dude on the ATC because it's easier to understand the dude as opposed to the lady.
Over 15. Turn left, heading 330.
330, okay.
ヘディング330。声は15。
This should be 2 E-pads, hopefully. Okay. I feel much better when I can actually see the ground. Are we turning to E-pads? Yes, we are. We are turning to E-pads. Wonderful. G-Jenner had a massive big brain plan for making lots of money, but this plan got destroyed because there is no ATM at the place where he's landed. And That colony has no money to actually buy his cargo. Hopefully he was flying empty.
Over 1-5. Clear direct destination.
Beautiful.
Deois terminal wind 208 at 1 forward.
I think the angle is gonna be slightly borked, because I think normally we are flying more to the west. We are flying like a bit northwest right now, but that shouldn't be a problem. We should be able to land it anyway.
Struts extended.
Yeah, there's Rusty's.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Why would I want to pull up, you
Pull
silly
up.
thing, when I'm trying to land? Chill.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Over 1-5.
Okay, there we go.
Change to advisory frequency approved.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Made it. I'll slightly missed this landing zone, but I will get there eventually. Eventually. It's not like the game gets mad at you for missing it. Well, that was a successful flight, because we didn't die. That happened way too much to me recently, so I'm just happy I'm alive. Let's unload our car. And we still got damaged. Apparently it was supposed to be fixed, but I think we still got some damage to our aircraft when we unloaded it. And oh well. Such is life, I suppose. Where is it? Where is it? 4857. Switch to it. Let's return our aircraft. What? 63415. There it goes, went back to its parking spot. We're gonna pay 4,569 credits for fuel, because Rusty is a piece of shit and he charges like 999 credits per MT for fuel, and the actual price is like 150. What a fucking cunt, Rusty. Well, I guess we're just paying this money for sightseeing, which is not too bad. But yeah, this is gonna be it for this video. It was interesting, like kinda underwhelming what that 04 site is, but well, I expected it to be underwhelming, so that's fine, I guess. But yeah, that's it for now. See you next time. Goodbye.